front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Manchester United, number 5.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Haaland
Haaland getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Barcelona take the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
United, number 11, Neymar. Number 9, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 8, Çalhanoğlu. Number 16, Rodri.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And the pass is in. That's rather hopeful. Oh, that was no routine save.
Saka is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Produces a cross. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some
Any
time
reflections
out to
on
give
what
your
you've seen,
support
Jim?
to our
Well,
better
the surprise for
stadium
me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strong...
Manchester United are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Goes for goal! Turns and goes back to Bruyne! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Threads one in. That has been cut short. Wirtz. And it's Neymar. And he's picked out the run. De Bruyne. Griezmann. And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And we have our very first corner. And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Stoichkov, shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Stoichkov.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Messi, Griezmann, De Bruyne, he's tried one! Messi, and that's nice and simple for the keeper. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Stoichkov showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a fine interception. Caicedo.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Son Heung-min. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Griezmann. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Van Dijk. And it's Camavinga. And Robertson. He's got away. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. But they've got it again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Deep into stoppage time. De Bruyne. And this is Scott. And the shot! Good effort. And it is right on half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Some first-half thoughts?
Manchester United deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Griezmann.
Manchester United are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're just settling back into this second half. Manchester United carrying a 1-goal lead. And it's De Bruyne. Manchester United come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
De Bruyne. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Caicedo. Almost an hour gone. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No, that's been intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. Here comes the corner.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Coming on to replace him is number 21.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nicely weighted ball. Chance, surely! That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Searching pass he's played there. De Bruyne. He's having a go. Oh, belter! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
That's rather hopeful. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now, can they get him away? Well, that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Son Heung-min. Now it's Haaland. And this is De Bruyne. Good effort from distance. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Tries to play it through. Oh, that was vital. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Been indicated.
Looking to play him in. De Bruyne. Come on. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Manchester United are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for it goes for the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
In Paul's goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
Well, that has not gone well. And this is Stoichkov. He's in a good position. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Araujo. Now it's Griezmann. And that is a little undercooked. Rice. Griezmann. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Ligt. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite. Bellingham! And De Bruyne! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Kevin De Bruyne! Kevin De Bruyne! Kevin De Bruyne! Substitution for Manchester United, number 20.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Bellingham.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Number 16.
Just eases him off the ball.
Number 95.
And this is Stoichkov.
Alessandro Bastoni. Number 7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Scholes. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Diogo Dalot. And it's Van Dijk. Here's Scholes. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Ribéry. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's found support out wide. Great chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Scholes. Neymar wins the duel this time. Look at the space here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. They want to be quick to recover this. Flamengo needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
There's the shots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Stoichkov! And yes, it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising. Quick to press here, right on top of them. Stoichkov is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
And he's had it nicked away. Strokes it back. Here's a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Manchester United, number 5.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Number 21, Erling Haaland.
Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ribery. Now, can they get him away? Haaland!
Flamengo are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Scholes. That has been slung wide. Rice cuts out the pass. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Ribery. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. And that's a good ball. Ronaldo with a beautifully timed run.
Substitution in progress.
Flamengo have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Diogo Dalot. Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
Barella. Cristiano
Ronaldo has been
Ronaldo.
indicated.
Ribery. Over to the left. Looking for options for movement. Alexander-Arnold. That's that, the end. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Manchester United are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for options for movement. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the...
Takes the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Messi. De Bruyne. Oh, what a ball! The referee has given a corner. And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Nice interception, well timed. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Knocks it into space. Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Number 5, Stoichkov.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And this is De Bruyne! It's run loose, who's going to... Kane. Tries... It's bounced back off the post. Odegaard. And he's let fly. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get...
Could be danger here.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll... And Stoichkov! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Stoichkov is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Ribery. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Manchester United deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Manchester United are in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And he was quick to react. Stoichkov. De Bruyne. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Robertson. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitution.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Engages and forces him off the ball. Haaland is onto this. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that is a nice touch.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And the pass is intercepted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now there's a Haaland! They've got to be quick to recover this, and he's following up! And it's there! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
The goal scored for
It
Manchester
was
United.
wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Griezmann! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Manchester United are coasting towards victory. Messi. Now it's Neymar. Can he get it through? Oh, well played. Ødegaard. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Neymar.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 24, Messi. Number 15, Ødegaard.
Van
Coming on
Dijk.
the field, number 5, Mikel Oyarzabal.
Griezmann.
Number 21.
Can he get on the end of this?
6 added minutes.
Back into the middle.
Indicated.
Donnarumma claims it, and the danger passes. And it's Ribery, strokes it back. And that's that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Manchester United's definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, This has just been a great day at the office.
Well, welcome everybody to what is a really important game, which is going to be played here in conditions somewhat suboptimal. The rain is falling heavily, the players are feeling it on their backs, and soon the pitch will be evidently much wetter than is perfect. It's going to be a test for all involved. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And he's had a hit! Oh! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Anthony. Now it's Haaland. And there's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
This looks... Haaland! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Back into the middle. It's a pretty loose pass. Hannibal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. That's really nicely played. There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
The goal scorer!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Aimed beyond the defence. Haaland! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
After 35 minutes is...
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now he's off and running. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
De Bruyne, and De Bruyne! What a hit, what a hit! A rocket anthem! That is a gem, an absolute gem! A quite incredible spell, they are flying!
After 44 minutes is...
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal?
Tries from distance. Oh, impressive strike.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter.
So
They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
And the action is back on the way. Not the most accurate pass. Stoichkov is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's De Bruyne. Griezmann. Cullen. Anthony. Oh, that's delightful. He's picked his way through. Bastoni with the clearance. Hannibal. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence.
He's had a shot! He's scored! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 21.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Applies the finish! Now that was quite some save.
Haaland clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Can he finish? He's put it wide.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Roberts. To Walker.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Oh, goes for goal! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Haaland probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Substitutions taking place.
Knocks it into space. Stoichkov! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Cullen. Foot in. And it's Bellingham. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now, can they get him away? Well, that has not gone well. Has a look and plays it forward. Tries to pass it through. Played back in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Hannibal. He's a sharp little ball here. And the keeper has it. Cullen. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And De Bruyne! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Substitution on the field. Number 28.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Field, number 25. Number 22.
Oh no, this does not look good. Bit too much weight on the pass.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Roberts. Laurent. That has ended up in no man's land. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Tickets in advance, please.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lisandro Martinez gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, he's a real physical presence to start with, and for me, he anticipates the game extremely well. What I like about him most, though, is the effect he has on the rest of the defence. He's one of those players that makes other players play better. He's always talking.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And he's managed to gift it back. Rodri. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Palmer. Oh, it's come loose. Pedro Neto! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Looking to play him in. Look at the space here. Haaland! Goal! Manchester United! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
After 15 minutes is...
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. And it's Scholes. Now it's Szoboszlai. Great ball, and he's in. Haaland! Deftly away. Ah, he's had it taken off him. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's really well cleared. Odegaard! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Looking to play him in. He's found a way through. And De Bruyne! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here.
Deft shapes to shoot! Bardiol is there to clear. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, there's the clearance. Still goalless. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for the run. Oh, it's a great but shot at goal! Goal! Arsenal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Number 14.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He is through here. Zirkzee. And smartly reclaimed. Foden! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Here's the header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rodri.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Another throw-in. Odegaard. Van Dijk. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Odegaard. Odegaard. Oh, this is a terrific run. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Big header! And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Zirkzee, Foden, and that pass just didn't quite work. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Played out wide. Lisandro Martinez with the clearance. Oh, good-looking ball. Zirkzee! It's not an especially good pass, that. That's going to go a long way. Stood up well to him there. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So their fourth corner of the game. There's the shot! They're up to 5 corners now. Big chance! And he's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Guardiol, spread neatly. Foden plays it. He rises! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Played out to the left flank, played back in, and he's cut it out. And he's gone backward here. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And they've got rid. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Zirkzee has good running with the ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That has been cut short. Ødegaard, and here's Zirkzee.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
They're back on the ball again. Aims beyond, and the shot! That is decidedly lacking. And that will be it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort At times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of it. But these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. It's easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ruben Diaz. De Bruyne. He's having a go! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Diogo Dalot gets it away. Reinders. They're back in possession and ready to go. Goes for the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. In towards the back stick. Vicario claims it without any fuss. Over to the left. Now it's Szoboszlai. Ruben Dias. Haaland. Ruben Dias. Now it's Haaland. Manchester United so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he's picked out the run. That's the keeper's ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Haaland, played out to the left flank. Palmer. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nice bit of trickery. De Bruyne. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Foden. Short changes him with that pass. And he's managed to get free. Reinders. He's free, he has got space. Cleared away. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Here's a chance! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Guardiol. He has found the way through. And he whips it in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. And this is De Bruyne, played back. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Haaland. Now it's Fernandes.
That's good play from him.
He is through here! And he's been shifted off it. Great vision. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Reinders. Number 18, Phil Foden. Coming on the field.
Here we go again then.
Number 16, Rodri.
Manchester United really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Quality ball. Now it's Fernandes. He's picked his way through. Fernandes puts a cross in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Stood up well to him there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Trossard. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Fernandes. And that is a little undercooked. Vicario comes out and deals with it. And he's decided to go for it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. He's got away, and he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Punched away. Good looking ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's rather hopeful. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? Oh, it's there! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is...
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Crosses it in. And this is Son Heung-min. Chance, surely! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Saka gets rid without sophistication. Time added on 4 minutes. Bernardo Silva. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one.
And time is up. Manchester United are beaten and they are out. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going.
Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, stats-wise, Peter, Maguire is one of the very best in...
Big chance! What real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Takes the shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And he cuts out the supply. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get it through? And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Van Dijk. De Ligt. That's a good ball out wide. Saka. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's McAllister. He's being urged to shoot.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's quick to get it clear again. Saka. Palmer producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Matheus Cunha really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, what a mistake! Looking to play him in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball is over the line. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Trossard.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage, be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
De Bruyne is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rice. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
De Ligt. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
That's a cute ball. Well, they've got it again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's McAllister. Haaland. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Maguire did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Lovely bit of skill. Played back. And they're back on the ball again.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Ligt. Saka. And it's Bruno Fernandes. McAllister. Now it's Haaland.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Defending was strong and firm. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's Ødegaard.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now, can they get him away? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
I'd just like to read out our fan club members
Your
who are
reflections
celebrating
then,
their
Jim.
birthdays
That's
today.
a fairly demoralising loss.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So
Hello
much depends on
everybody,
this.
and welcome to today's
Expectation
match.
and nerve.
Manchester United
It is indeed a
against
heady
Manchester
mix.
United.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a defender, let alone any player, make such a meteoric rise in the manner De Ligt did, Peter. Just absolutely phenomenal. A player way ahead of his years, and his composure and confidence is like that of a seasoned veteran.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Rodri. It's a pretty loose pass. Hoyland. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
De Ligt with the clearance. And that's been won straight back. De Bruyne. And De Ligt. Saka. Heaven calmly anticipates. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and of course the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Tries to play it through. Garnett gets his head on it! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Brilliantly cut out. Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. They've played it short. He's gone for goal! And it's hoisted clear. Haaland. And now they can spring out of defence. Szoboszlai picks it up out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Palmer! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Rodri picks it up from the goal kick.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And that was nowhere near his best. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of Haaland! It's anyone's ball now.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Garnacho. That has not gone well. And it's Menu. De Ligt cuts it out. Played out to the left flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now it's Menu. Well, that pass isn't the best. De Bruyne. The message is clear. None shall pass. And it's De Bruyne. He's a sharp little ball here. Searching pass he's played there. Onana getting this one clear. Casemiro. Pass is just off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's picked his way through. Chance, surely! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Done delicately. That has ended up in no man's land. That's an imaginative pass. And he thumps it clear. Casemiro is offering some sort of an apology there. Good chance here! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Diogo Dalot is there to clear. That's a lovely pass. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Just chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just...
Highland! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Challenge just a bit of... Ah, he's given it away. Oh, he's found support out wide. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward. Matheus Cunha.
Added minutes
Good
have been
read.
indicated.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in plenty of space here. He has a look out. And he was alert to it. Nicely weighted ball. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you.
And that's it. Manchester United have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating,